Welcome to Bob and Bee's podcast, where we make English easy, clear, and fun.
Quick question. Have you ever left home in sunshine, got hit by cold wind, stepped in mud, and started sneezing? All in the same day?
Then congratulations, you already understand March.
In today's episode, you'll learn natural English words and expressions for talking about March, spring weather, flowers, and allergies.
So stay with us, because by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to describe March in English like a native speaker. Today, we're talking about March.
Ah, yes, March, the month that cannot decide what it wants to be.
Exactly. Is it winter? Is it spring? Is it sunshine? Is it rain?
The answer is yes.
March is one of the best months for learning English vocabulary because there is so much to talk about: weather, nature, clothes, allergies, and even mood.
So, if you want to speak about this season in a more natural way, let's begin.
First, let's keep it simple. March is the third month of the year.
It comes after February and before April.
But more importantly, March often feels like a transition month.
Yes, a transition between winter and spring.
That's why one of the best words for March is unpredictable.
If something is unpredictable, it means you cannot guess what will happen next.
For example, the weather in March is very unpredictable.
One morning is warm and sunny, and by the afternoon, it's cold and rainy.
Sometimes the sky changes 3 times before lunch.
March has a lot of personality.
There's also a very well-known English saying about this month.
Yes, March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb.
This means the beginning of March is often wild, cold, windy, or stormy, like a lion, strong, noisy, and intense.
And the end of March is usually calmer and gentler, like a lamb, soft, quiet, and peaceful.
A lamb is a baby sheep, by the way. Smiles.
It's a beautiful expression, even if it's not always true.
Yes, sometimes March comes in like a lion and goes out like a tired lion.
Let's go deeper into useful March weather words.
We already started with unpredictable.
Example. March weather is so unpredictable that I never know what to wear.
Another useful word is mild.
Mild means the weather is not too cold and not too hot.
Comfortable. Pleasant.
Example. It's quite mild this afternoon.
Or, we had a few mild days last week.
Mild weather feels like a small gift after winter.
But then, of course, March can suddenly become dramatic again.
Dramatically. Yes, with a gust of wind.
A gust is a sudden, strong push of wind.
Not slow wind all day, just one strong blast.
Example, with a slight gasp. A gust of wind nearly took my hat off.
Or my umbrella, or my dignity.
Giggles. Very real March problem.
Another very March word is muddy.
If the ground is muddy, it is wet, soft, and dirty.
Example, the park is really muddy after the rain.
Or, my shoes got muddy on my walk this morning.
March is not kind to white shoes.
But March is not only gray and messy.
No, sometimes we get bright spells.
A bright spell is a short period of sunshine between cloudy moments.
You often hear this on weather forecasts.
Example, as a weather reporter, it will stay cloudy, but there will be some bright spells later.
And somehow, those 10 or 20 minutes of sun make everyone very happy.
Yes, people see a bright spell and immediately want to go outside.
One of the nicest things about March is that nature begins to change.
After winter, everything starts waking up again.
The air feels different, the light feels different.
And you begin to see flowers, trees, and tiny green plants coming back.
Let's start with the word bloom.
When flowers bloom, they open and show their petals.
Example, the flowers are starting to bloom.
Or, the garden looks beautiful when the tulips bloom.
Bloom is a very useful spring word.
Now, a similar word is blossom.
We often use blossom for trees.
Especially fruit trees, like cherry trees or apple trees.
Example, the cherry trees are blossoming.
Or, the trees are in blossom.
Blossom is one of those words that sounds beautiful and means something beautiful.
And then we have sprout.
To sprout means to begin growing from the ground.
Small plants, seeds, and new green shoots can sprout.
Example, the seeds are beginning to sprout.
Or you can see little green plants sprouting in the garden.
It's a small sign, but it really makes you feel that spring is coming.
Now, let's talk about the less romantic side of March.
Ah, yes. The flowers are happy, but some people are suffering.
We're talking about pollen.
Pollen is the fine powder produced by flowers and plants.
In spring, a lot of pollen moves through the air.
And for many people, that causes allergies.
The common English term is hay fever.
Hay fever is an allergic reaction to pollen.
Common symptoms include sneezing, itchy eyes, watery eyes, and a runny nose.
Example, my hay fever gets bad every March.
Or, there's a lot of pollen today, so my allergies are terrible.
If someone is sneezing a lot in spring, you can ask, is it a cold or is it hay fever?
That sounds much more natural for this season.
Another big March question is, what do you wear?
Yes, every morning feels like a guessing game.
Too warm for a heavy coat, too cold for just a t-shirt.
That's why one useful word is windbreaker.
A windbreaker is a light jacket that protects you from wind and a little rain.
Example, I always take a windbreaker with me in March.
It's light, practical, and perfect for changing weather.
March is really the season of layers.
Yes, t-shirt, sweater, jacket, and hope.
March also changes the way people feel inside their homes. And there is a great phrasal verb for that, air out.
To air out a room or a house means to open the windows and let fresh air come in.
Example, I open the windows to air out the apartment.
Or, we need to air out the bedroom.
After months of closed windows, this feels amazing.
It makes the whole home feel fresh and alive again.
March is not only about weather and nature, it also changes how people feel.
Ah, yes. Even when the weather is still strange, March often brings hope.
A useful expression here is on the horizon.
If something is on the horizon, it means it is coming soon.
Example, spring is on the horizon.
Or better weather is on the horizon.
It gives the feeling that something good is close, even if it is not here yet.
Another good expression is snap out of.
To snap out of something means to suddenly stop feeling sad, lazy, tired, or negative. Example,
I need to snap out of my winter mood.
or that sunny morning helped me snap out of my tiredness.
March may not be perfect, but it often helps people feel more awake and more motivated.
Let's do a quick review of today's words.
Unpredictable. You cannot guess what will happen.
Mild, not too cold and not too hot.
Gust of wind, a sudden strong movement of air.
Muddy, wet and dirty.
Bright spills, short sunny periods between the clouds.
Bloom, when flowers open.
Blossom, when trees produce flowers.
Sprout, when a plant begins to grow.
Pollen, powder from flowers and plants.
Hay fever, an allergy caused by pollen.
Windbreaker, a light jacket for wind and light rain.
Air out, to let fresh air into a room or house.
On the horizon, coming soon.
Snap out of, to stop feeling tired, sad, or lazy quite suddenly.
And of course, March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb.
Now it's your turn. Tell us in the comments.
What is March like where you live?
Is it rainy, windy, mild, muddy, or full of bright spells?
Try to write 1 or 2 sentences in English.
For example, March is very unpredictable in my country.
Or, the trees start to blossom in March, but my hay fever is terrible.
Writing short comments in English is great practice. And if you enjoyed this episode,
Subscribe to Bob and Bia's podcast.
we make English simple, useful, and fun.
Thanks for listening.
Keep practicing.
Keep learning.
And remember, even if March is messy, spring is on the horizon.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.